Hello. Just a second while I'll fix my camera again. And to do that, I need to do this. Look a bit strange. Yeah. See, and then reactivate it again. For some reason, it's not working. Let's do it like this. Hopefully this fixes it. Not yet. Oh boy. Why isn't it working? Again. Maybe I need to go in the application and see whether I can get it to work from here. And here it isn't working either. I'm at a loss why it isn't working. I'm really at a loss. I am afraid. Do I do this maybe? Does that work? No, it doesn't. But maybe. Let's see. Can I maybe stop? Okay. Now this is working. Okay. Let's see if I can change this. So camera now seems to be working, at least in the application, and there I am. Yeah, there we are. So let's return to here. It should be working now. Okay. Well, thanks for sticking around for this. Well, welcome to another Let's Reforge. Today I'm going to fix the top of the tower. In the last stream, we already made a start of it, but it ran wrong. And actually, I wanted to repair it off stream, but I just couldn't find the time for it. So I decided to do it live today. There is a bit of a delay in the stream, and it's probably due to the latency setting. I cannot change it now, but I will remember to change it next stream, so it will improve. Hey, Copycat, welcome. So let's begin, and let's go outside. Oh, and I need to show my HUD. Oh, and I also definitely need to eat something. Let me see. I have some mushrooms here. Let's get my health up. How have you been doing, copycat? So, actually we need to go on top for this. Because obviously, I want to work on the top for this tower. Doing good. Yeah, me as well. It's been quite a busy week for me. And I also needed to adjust to the new time due to the daylight saving. Our clock went ahead 1 hour last weekend. And I forgot that was happening actually. So when I woke up in the morning due to my alarm, I felt very tired and I couldn't understand why. But it was because I had 1 hour sleep less. So yeah. And that has how do you say it? That has been bothering me the past few days. It's been hot here in America. Okay, yeah, well here we had all sorts of weather. But wasn't it cold last week? Well, here we had a lot of rain and wind, sometimes a little bit of sun. Oh. Okay. Let's see, can I put... So, here's what's wrong. We tried to create an offset taper, but the taper doesn't look like anything. So, I now want to do something different. But I need to, well, destroy a little bit because of that. And then slowly work my way up. Another way that I could go about it is to build everything to this height and then carve it out. What shall I do? Shall I build this up and then carve it out? Or shall I try to sculpt it immediately in the form that I want and need? Yeah, that's a difficult thing. Both tasks can be quite tedious. And in some ways it might be easier go down, I guess. So let's do that. I think let's do that. Let's go down here. Let us slowly carve our way up. Remember why 194. Okay. Let's slowly increase it. So I'm going for the method where I am first building to the total height and afterwards carving it down. Because at this moment in the current state, that feels like the best way to do this. Oh, yeah. It is quite difficult. Copycat says, what kind of things do you want 4J to add to Reforj? Whew, what kind of things do I want to add them to add? Well, building this, I really want scaffolding. And I want an ability to have that crouch slash sneak effect, because I'm standing here on the edge, and if I make one misstep, I fall down. And if you would have a crouch system similar to MC, then this might be a little bit easier. So those are the first things too that I would want. And I want an energy system. And I think they teased this a little while back in the Discord. And I'm really looking forward to see what they have in mind for it. What are you hoping for? And anyone else watching, what would you like to see in Reforj? A good question, actually. And also, what kind of game do you want Reforj to be? Because obviously we have Minecraft, and we have Hytale and several other games that resembles this kind of game. But they shouldn't be copies of each other. I want them to add seasons to the game, like summer, spring, fall, and winter. That would be really cool to see. That's something I would like as well. And what do you? How fast do you suggest those seasons would change? How much time should pass between the seasons in game? Because day and night, for instance, is, I believe, 24 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe 20 minutes. So what would be the time interval between the seasons? I actually also want, apart from the seasons, I also requested a moon cycle. That's something that I want to see as well. So with a sky without moon, a crescent moon, an all stage in between, and a full moon, and maybe even what I suggested was a blood moon, which would trigger a special event where a creature, a hostile creature, might appear, or maybe not even a hostile creature, but something else, which would allow you to do a kind of mini game or something. Each season could last 50 in-game days or so. 50 in-game names. Days. So that means approximately between 16 and 17 hours. Wouldn't that be too long for a season? Because if you are building something, then you would also really have to deal with those seasons in between. Yeah, in real life that's true as well. But on the other hand, this is not true life, this is a game. But I would like to see something in terms of seasons. Not sure whether it should last 50 days, because I think that might be too long. I'm afraid I will soon run out of basalt. Maybe 20 in game days. So assuming a day is 24 minutes, I wasn't sure whether it was 24 minutes or 20 minutes. That would mean that each season would last 8 hours. I still think that is too much. I think let's see. If we have 24 minutes in a day, I would say somewhere between 3 and 5 days per season, something like that. Or maybe there can be a setting where you can change the season interval. And obviously it also depends on the biome. Because, well, in the tundra, there will always be snow. I don't think I have enough result for this. That's an issue. Copycat says another idea I have is them doing special events. Imagine an Easter event where there's an egg hunt or something. Yeah. Why not? A kind of mini game. I like mini games, especially if the mini games give you some kind of reward. I like that idea. Okay, I will soon run out of the basalts. I will check then if I have something additionally in my inventory. But I think I will need to grab some grinding. And I so do not want to grind at this moment. But I feel I might not have a choice. Though. This might already be enough a little bit for some carving. Let's just go down. Safe landing. I need to go into the storage chamber. Let's see, slate. I don't think I have basalt anymore. Oh. That's granite, I think. No. Yeah, okay. So let's go here. Because we know there's basalt over here. Let's get some. Yeah. Let's grab some basalt over here. I had expected also some kind of April Fool's joke from Forge, but I haven't seen anything. But on the other hand, I didn't go into the Discord today, apart from mentioning this live stream. So I haven't looked around, so maybe an April Fool's joke has been carried out. I don't know. Was there any that you know of, copycats? I think if I go here, yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. Of course. Okay. See if we can find another rich environment. Yep. How much would be enough for this? Because obviously I don't want this to be a grind stream. Oops. Yeah, and there we have some. Shall I try to top it off on 200? Would that be enough? I think we have to try that. Okay. see. Here. Here we go. Okay. We're now on 200. Let's see if this is sufficient to continue. Where was it again? Did I just... I think I just broke my my entrance. Let's see, because I think we need to go here. Oh no, here. It's here. I almost lost it, but here we are. Been a while since we went in this space. So it was a little bit searching for the right. Resources, so we have them. Let's put the things away that we don't need. So we don't need this we might need. And let's put this here. I'm aware that not everything is in the spot where it should be, but yeah. Let's go up. And those events that you're mentioning, Copycat, can be stretched to all kinds of events, and it doesn't need to be connected to specific holidays or something. Might be also other topics. Yeah, there's a lot of potential in those kinds of events, and it would allow the mini games to come into play, and especially in survival, that would be a lot of fun. Oh, I should have actually taken some mushrooms to up my health a little bit, because I lost a little. Those were from simple drops, nothing spectacular or something, but as I don't have any aura, I will not be harmed by any hostile at this stage, apart from the cave dwellers. Let's see. Let's do it like this. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue the builds. I don't need to make this many mistakes with placements, because I don't have enough resources to be able to tolerate such mistakes. Careful not to fall down. Phew. Steady as he goes. Let me put my chair up a little bit. Yeah, that's better. I'm having a little bit of a cold, so I might sound a little bit nasal. Did you remember the Y level that I asked to memorize? I did. Come on. I do hope that they make this a little bit easier to do. Yep. Okay. Yes. Okay. Almost there. Almost, but not quite. Oops. Yes. Okay. Did I forget these just now? Range. Okay, let's get some more then. Geronimo! Oi. Now I definitely need to eat some mushrooms. There you go. Okay. And let's go down again. Okay. Let's see. There's some basalt over there, I think, if I'm looking correctly. I need some other spots with basalt. Obviously, this is basalt, I think, if I'm seeing it correctly. Yeah, this is all basalt, so I should be able to mine this. Okay. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yes, okay. This is going well. Oh. Go. Getting the basalts, which we need for the tower project. Oh. Don't mind if I do take the gold with me. Never know when that might be useful. Okay. Well, that's another benefit of grinding a little bit. You find other resources as well. Yeah, okay. So let's see if we can now top the tower off and start sculpting the tower in the shape that we want, that I want. Go. Upsy daisy. Let's go up. I definitely need a faster way to go up the tower as well, but we will come there eventually. So let's put this away. for the larger parts. So this I don't need, this I don't need, this I don't need, this I don't need. This I might need. Here we are. Hopefully we now have enough. There we go. Here. Okay. Now. No, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Getting into the dark hour, so it will soon become light. Oh, did I forget to sculpt those? Again? Second time I forgot. I must not make a habit out of that. Let there be lights. And there was lights. In a few minutes I'm gonna take a break. Whoa! Whoa! That almost killed me. Wow. Okay. Okay, there we are. Let's see. Because I think This is the side where... See, I need to look from this side angle. Yeah, there it comes up. There the line comes up. So... No, that's strange. Wouldn't it come up over here? No, yes. It comes up over here. But I need to know by how much. So let's do it like this. Yeah, there it is. It's on that side. And I now need to carve it out. But that is that side. And that's on the opposite side of this one. Correct? Question now is... Do I make it move to the other side still? Or do I let it go move upwards over here? For the answer, I think I need to go to the bottom and look from the outside to really get a feel of it. So oh, this moves so quickly. So the question is, do I move this to the other side as well? So where will be the highest point? Where will be the highest point? I am not sure. I am not sure. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. And in the meantime, let's think of where I would want the highest point to be. If you have any ideas about that, let me know. I will take a tiny break and I will be back in a few minutes. And there we are again. Welcome back. So yeah, where were we? We were thinking about where the highest part of the tower should be. And I am thinking either this side should be the highest tower or that side. Obviously, there are, if I'm not mistaken, 8 sides to this. Let me check. So this is the first one. Second one. This would be the third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. Sixth. Seventh. And this is the 8th. So if I would make this side my dominant side, so it would be the highest, the highest within the area. Then I only have 7 left. -2. 5. -2 would be 3. -2 would be 1. So yeah, then I would have this one, and then 1, 2, and 3, and this one would be the opposite side. And if I would do that, this would be the lowest side. So the question actually is, do I want to align the top side? Do I want it to make it the flat surface here? Well, they're all flat, but the straight surface or the diagonal surface? Do I want, which one would I want to have highest? That's a difficult one. That's a real difficult one, in my opinion. What would I want to see? What would I want to see? Because obviously the world is a straight... I just hate this tree here, always blocking my view. At the same time, it's part of the environment, though it seems to be this is the only tree of its type in this location. Did you notice that too? Oh no, there you have some more. But I might want to check something. Maybe when looking from here, we will get a different perspective. Would it be... Do we want to have it on the side that we're not looking at? Or would we want it to be that side? So that would mean that we would carve it down here. So it would more or less go up here. Oh boy. I find this very difficult. I find this very difficult. What do you think? What do you think? Let's take something to drink. Sorry for that. Yeah. I think... Oh, look at this. Just look at this. Oh, I want to see this in an... Doesn't that look great? Wow. Okay, question. Do I actually make a taper? And if so, how steep should the taper be? There's the moon. This is something quite difficult to determine. On one hand side, I want that to be a taper. I want to be a top point. But then I'm asking myself, is this tower really large enough? And I was thinking about a skewed top, so a little bit like this. So this would be straight and then a slanted top. But you could also say, well, let's just do like this. And I'm a bit in two minds about that. This is a difficult one. I really could use your help, guys. What am I supposed to do here? Will I make a taper? A skew top? Will I make a point? Will I keep it flat? Or do I create a dome on top of it? What do you think about a dome? Well, it couldn't be a dome, could it? As we already have an octagon shape. So dome on top of it would look wrong. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? This is a difficult one. And I also feel I'm getting a little tired. And I'm not sure what I want to do here. Looks so good from here. I really want to have... What can I do? Can I do? What can I do? I actually think I want the tower to become higher than this. You know that? So I think I need more basalt. I need more basalt. And now I'm thinking, how deep did we get over there? And also, okay, let's see. Oh, hello, hello. So, let's write this down. We are at 1407. That's Y40 and Z1109. Yeah? That is where this part is. So let's now go up again. Now we're going to go towards the top, back to the tower. Take those things with us. Ugh. I really need a new chair. This one is really hurting my back. Maybe it also has to do with the desk combination. Yeah. Hello, tower. We're back. We're back, we're back. We're gonna dig some basalt. Yes, we are. We are going to dig some basalt. Because we need it. We need a lot of basalt. Yeah. Okay. Let's just, in case, put this here. Let's take that with us. We're now going to basalt depth. Here we are. So this would be the depth of the basalt. So I mentioned 1407 as a x coordinate. So one 407. And why? Ooh. Why didn't I notice that the first time? Yeah, so let's go here. So we're talking about Y 1109. Yeah? Z, I mean. We're trying to go under the water. Apparently, this is a part where we already have been before. We see a stalak over there. Hello, stalak. I want to hit you. Yeah. But. How did I get in here? Apparently. Through here? No. Did we come here before? So how did we come here before? There's a lot of marble here, by the way, which I definitely also can use later on. So I have to remember this, that there's a lot of marble here. But where? I don't know. Well, let's dig further then, shall we? Let's make a little bit of an opening here. So we now have this, and let's continue here. Apparently we already been here, but how? I don't remember. Yep, so let's move towards 1407. Yeah, we're already hitting a basalt surface here. That's good. I want to move to exactly those coordinates for now. Later on we can mine the basalt. Because I want to connect the two mines, I think. There we go. Here's a lot of basalt again. Okay, let's dig a little bit over here. There we go. Go. Come on. How much would I need for this? That's the question. So we're now at 204 and counting. I actually expected a title update today, you know? Being the first of the month, being a Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is quite some basalt now. So let's return. Oh, did it come from here? Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. It needs to be from there. No. Come on. Yeah, we will come here later. But I now want to know where I came from. Where did I come from? Um... What? No. Am I lost? Am I lost? Where, how did I came here? Come here. Did I come from over here? Oh boy. Um... Where did I enter this area? Where did I do that? Where did I do that? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. No? I'm definitely lost. How? How on earth? I just don't remember how I got here. I just don't. Isn't that lovely? Oh. Is that what happened? Is that what happened? No. No, I was... No, that cannot be. Could it? No, that was not it. There we are. I knew I was here before. Those Stalek. I thought I took them both, but they had me. So yeah, I need... Oh! Wait a minute. Here we are. Now I know. Now I know. Yes. Yes. Let's go here. And there we are. I spooked myself. And I really need food to restore my health. Maybe the easiest way to go about that is to go to the tundra. So let's for now put this away. Let's take a bit of this. Let's drop this. And now I'm quickly gonna fetch some prickly blooms, if I'm not mistaken. They should be over there. I think at least. So let's get me some prickly bloom. We're now in the tundra. Let's see if we can find some prickly blooms. I hope that is not something from a later update. Because if it is, then I cannot find it. Because it quite matters when when you loaded up the seed. I see some plants over there. No prickly brooms. Oh. I am afraid that or were those prickly brooms in the desert? Oh, I don't remember. Is it the desert? Let's check the wiki for a second. Because I feel I'm making a mistake. The prickle bloom. Prickle bloom. Desert, yeah. Oh, I was so mistaken. Then we need to go back to the tower. And you know, this is why I built a tower. You see that? I can see the tower from here. This is one of the reasons I built a tower. So I can easily navigate back to where I came from. I mustn't die because then I will lose my wingsuit. Question though is, where do I find myself a desert biome? Was there any on the horizon near the tower? I have been watching closely enough, I think. We saved it. Come on. Higher ground, higher ground. Need to see the tower. There it is. So that's one of the reasons why we built a tower. It really functioned as a beacon. I only jump from a slight height and I already... what is it with this? I saw this vertium. I need to take this. Because vertium is so rare. And I now really need to watch out. Because one misstep and I'm probably dead. Okay. Carefully. Carefully. At a niche. So let's glide a little bit. Okay, that works. Hopefully there are some mushrooms or something we can eat. Yeah, kiwi. I don't want to eat raw kiwi. But I do want some mushrooms, maybe. Give me some mushrooms. No mushrooms at all? That's just amazing. Sure. Why not? That's just amazing, eh? Okay. Oh, that scared me a little bit. Can I get on land here? Is that possible? Yes, that is possible. I'm on land now. A mushroom. No. No. Oh. That's my wingsuit. Oh. Oh, I almost lost it here. I thought I needed to recraft my wingsuit, but I was lucky enough that it spawned a wingsuit over there. Let's kill this thing here. And let's bring this down. Yeah, here you are. Okay. So I still need some food. And I think the well, like I said, the desert biome would be the best choice for that. I wonder. You should be able to take off the improved wingsuit. I just equipped it. Did you see that? So it should also be possible to take it off. Okay. This didn't go as planned and as I wanted. But I did manage to flatten the tower a little bit. And we also mined some additional basalt, which we can use to improve the tower on top. I'm still not happy. But what can I do? Yeah. it is what it is. And I will just have to do another session. But it is getting late. So I'm gonna stop here for today. Thank you for watching. This time I will make sure to do some grinding beforehand. Tomorrow there will be another live stream at 9 p.m. Central European summertime. So 9 p.m. About Reforj. So that's with Chunray, Kforge, and Z4. It's cool. So I hope you will be watching that. And there will also be another stream on Saturday. So make sure to watch that. And I might just do another one on Sunday. It is Easter. Yeah. Why not? Let's see. But in any case, tomorrow there will be a live stream for Reforj, and in the weekend I will continue the tower build. So hope to see you there. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of videos, please subscribe to my channel, and then you will receive the update when I go live, whenever I upload a new video. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.